You're watching the Weiss channel. Today I'm going to show you geometric sequences. And we're going to use this formula. AN equals A1 times R to the n minus 1. For example, find the 12th term of the geometric sequence 2, 10, 50, ... How do you get from 2 to 10? You times by 5, and 10 times 5 is 50. So every number you're multiplying by 5. So when you have multiples, that's geometric. So what's A1? A1 is 2. A1 is 2, okay? Times R. R is the ratio. In other words, 10 divided by 2. That's 5 to the n minus 1. What's the 12th term? So it's 12 minus 1 is the exponent. So 2 times 5 to the 11th power. You can just type that into your calculator. And you're going to get 97,656,250. In Delta Math, do not type commas. For some reason, Delta Math doesn't like commas. Find the 8th term of the geometric sequence, 6, negative 12, positive 24. Here the ratio is negative 2, right? Because 6 times negative 2, or negative 12 divided by 6, is negative 2. So we're going to do the 8th term, all right? So the A1 is 6. So 6 times negative 2 to the 8 minus 1. You have to put the negative 2 in parentheses, okay? Put the negative 2 in parentheses, because that, if you don't do that, then it does 2 to the 7th power and then makes it negative, whether it's a positive or a negative here. So you have to put the negative in parentheses. And type 6 times negative 2 to the 7th power, you're going to get negative 768. Find the 8th term of the geometric sequence, 7, negative 2163. So the ratio is negative 3. 7 times negative 3 is negative 21. So we're going to do 7 times negative 3 to the 8 minus 1, or 7 times negative 3 to the 7th power. You get negative 15,309. Don't forget, do not put commas in there. Find the 13th term of this geometric sequence, 4, negative 16, positive 64. That's going to be, 4 is the first term, but negative 4 is the ratio. So negative 4 to the 13 minus 1. This is where the parentheses are critical, because if you don't put parentheses, you're going to get a negative, because it's going to do, the calculator will do 4 to the 12th power and then put a negative in there if you don't put parentheses. Putting in parentheses makes it negative 4 to the 12th power. So 4 times negative 4 to the 12th power will be 67,108,864. You've been watching the Weiss channel.